Hello, and welcome back to Fifth Entertainment for my review of 2023's Blue Beetle on 4K UHD. This is my second to last DC Cinematic Universe reviews. We talk about the plot of the film, the world's opinion of the film, my opinion of the film, since I've now finally watched it, and get the film a ranking. Okay. As recent college grad, Jamie Reyes searches to find his purpose in the world. Fate intervenes when he unexpectedly finds himself in possession of an ancient relic of alien biotechnology. Let's not give him too much away, which I kind of like. Well, the movie critics in the world really digged Blue Beetle. Matter of fact, there's not really any negativities that society or the movie reviewing community, critics alike, and there's really nothing bad that anybody even has to say about this film. People look at this film as a very, very good, action-packed comic book film. Now, let's go into my opinion. I actually have been putting this movie off and off and off and off. In fact, this film, as well as the last two films I reviewed, and the film I'm going to be reviewing after this, I've been putting off because I really, truly didn't think I was going to like any of them. And here and behold, I ended up liking every single one of them. In fact, my next review is going to be very controversial because it's going to piss everybody off. But I really kind of did dig and like Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle kept me on the edge of my seat the entire time. I thought the visual effects were awesome and stunning. I like the cultural elements of it. In fact, you take this movie, and I want you to compare it to the MCU's Black Panther. A lot of people have always disagreed with me on this in real life when I talk to them about it, but there are some people out there that recognize it like I did, that pay attention to it. I think that people that don't pay attention to this simply refuse to pay attention. But both films, Blue Beetle and Black Panther, are about a culture. They're about a ethnic culture, both of them. In terms of Blue Beetle, it's about the Panama culture, and the diversity goes along with that. Black Panther is about basically the African culture. But what this does so well that I feel that Black Panther doesn't do so well is this talks about a ethnic culture of people from Panama, but it does it the right way. While the main villain, played by Michael B. Jordan in Black Panther, is always bragging and always telling everybody in the movie how proud he is of killing white people. And that's kind of the point. You want to know how to push a culture, give them some spotlight in the movie? This is how you do it. What MGM and Disney did with Black Panther is definitely not how you do it. You want my opinion on that? Although I am planning on doing a complete redo over on the entire MCU at some point in the future, which means the videos that exist now will not be there later. But if you want my opinions sooner than that on Black Panther, go back a few years on this channel and you'll find that review, and you will definitely know what I'm talking about. I just really thought this was done the right way. And that's what's very interesting about some of these DC films made from 2013 for out now, is that there's so many parallels to the MCU. Wonder Woman being a parallel to Captain America, the First Avenger. Although it's very slight, there's some parallels with Justice League to Avengers Endgame. In some ways. I would say that's more Batman v Superman, with Superman making the ultimate sacrifice. That's more of a nod to Endgame, although the film was made long before it. So was Justice League. But the parallels is very, very interesting. In whatnot, we have another parallel. This is kind of like the DC's version of Black Panther, as far as I'm concerned. There's kind of that parallel there. All right, get the film a ranking. Solid 4 stars. Easy. Very easy ranking. I'm going to give this a very stiff and very strong 4 stars. Perfect score. This film was very enjoyable from start to finish. I ate it like a kid at a candy store. I just ate this movie up completely. I liked it. All right. Well, that's all I have to say about Blue Beetle from 2023. I'll see you guys next time for my review of Joker 2. Who says check this film out, and I'll see you next time.